Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we are going to make some Irish soda bread. So this is fairly simple. We're going to preheat our oven to 450 degrees, which I already have. And we're going to take and sift together our flour, salt, and baking soda. So you need 3.5 cups of flour, a half a teaspoon of salt, and 3/4 teaspoon of baking soda. So I already got half of it in there, and this is the other half that we need to sift in. So we're just going to sift that right down in here. And it also calls for buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk, what you can do is you can make buttermilk out of milk and lemon juice. So you want to take 1 tablespoon of lemon juice per 1 cup of milk. So you take and put, I'm going to use 1.5 cups of buttermilk. So you take 1.5 cups, you're going to put your lemon juice in first. So you're going to put a tablespoon and a half a tablespoon of lemon juice, and then you're going to fill it to the line for 1.5 cups and stir it around. So now we got our buttermilk made. We have our flour, salt, and baking soda sifted. And we're going to cook it in this cast iron skillet. Alright, so we have that all sifted in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to use our hand. It's all nice and fluffy. We're just going to make a well in the middle of this. So make a little pond for the buttermilk. And we're going to add it in. I'm just going to do about half of it. And then we're going to use and just kind of swoosh the flour right over on top until we get it all mixed in. We're going to add some more buttermilk then. You want it wet, but you don't want it sticky. So I'm going to make another well here. I'm going to add the rest in. Just kind of keep scooping it from the sides into the middle. Just going to keep doing that. Alright, so and now you just kind of want to knead it a little bit. You can put this out on your counter with some flour and just knead it. Just basically just punching it down. Just got to get all this off your hands from before when you were mixing it, and knead that right in. When you need it, you just kind of roll it over and tuck it and then punch it. So you're just going to knead it a little bit. Get it all worked in there, and then we're going to put this in. You can use a greased cookie sheet if you want, a baking sheet. I'm going to use the skillet. It is greased. Just kind of form it into a ball. A nice ball here. This is going to go perfect with my corned beef and hash. Not corned beef and hash. Corned beef with carrots and potatoes and cabbage that I'm making for St. Patrick's Day here. I want it to be kind of like about 1.5 inches tall, because it is going to bake up. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, obviously, if you want to master purtiness, you can, but I just kind of push it in here to a flat ball. They're usually like circular. Alright, so that looks good. Alright, now that you got it in here, you're going to take a really sharp knife and you're just going to cut it basically into an X. You're only going to go down just a little bit. See, you're not going very far. You're going to put a nice X in the center of this, and then we're going to stick this in the oven at, I said 450 degrees, and we're going to bake it for 15 minutes, and then you reduce the oven temperature to 400 degrees until it's nice and golden brown and the bottom sounds hollow, so about 30 minutes longer. Alright, so we're going to put this right in. As you see, I have my corned beef in there already. we're just going to slide this right next to it. There it is. That looks beautiful. And we're going to set a timer for 15 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes.
Good afternoon, Angel Smurf. 15 minutes, starting now.
Alexa, stop. So it's been 15 minutes. We're going to drop our temperature to 400 degrees. Just going to take a little peek at it here. Oh, that's what it's supposed to be looking like. And we're going to let that cook for half an hour. All right, so it's been a half an hour and that baby is done. Oh, look at that. Oh. Yep, it's done. We're just going to let it cool and eat it warm.